So we thank God today. Amen. Psalms 4, verse 1. Psalms 4, verse 1. Hear me when I call, O God of my righteousness. Thou hast enlarged me when I was in distress. Have mercy upon me and hear my prayer. Amen. I would like to read that. I only have one verse. I want to read it again. Hear me when I call, O God of my righteousness. Thou hast enlarged me when I was in distress. Have mercy upon me and hear my prayer. Amen. Find someone to look at real quickly and say to them, make the call. Make the call. Make the call. Make the call. Amen. Even when I was a young man, there were things that were happening in my life. I said, I can handle this. I can do it. As I got older, there were things that happened in my life or things that came my way. And because I thought I had the ability or the strength, the knowledge and the understanding to do it, I moved on my own accord. Some things I learned and some things was experienced, but I was doing things in my life just because I thought I knew how. I was going places because I thought I was old enough and big enough to go. Amen. I was around people, whether they were good for me or bad for me, just based on the principle, I thought that I could handle myself around these people. I was making decisions. I was drawing my own conclusions. This is how I was living for a while. Just based on the fact that I had this concept, I was out of my mom's house, I was in the Marine Corps, and I was like, I'm grown now. But when I look back on my life, there was a lot of things that I didn't implement God in that I should have implemented Him in. There were some things, there were many things and many people and places. I got a question. It's rhetorical. Don't ask it. But when you meet someone, do you really ask God, should this person be in my life?
Amen. That's right. Amen.
I mean, from the time that I start meeting people, whether they were men or whether they were women, whether they were however they were going to be in my life, had I asked God, is it your will that this person be in my life? When I think about that, I probably wouldn't encounter some trouble I encountered.
Amen. Stop the whole lot of that.
Huh?
Amen.
I want you to think about some people or some places or some things that entered in your life, but you didn't make the call to God that asked Him. I can remember we was being left at home. Now, I know everybody's done this. You've been left at home. You had a telephone. It was something you wanted to do. There was something that was going on at the house, but you didn't know that you could do it or not. And you called your mama. Yeah, you made the call. You called your mama because you wanted to do it, but you didn't know it was all right to do it. You wanted to see it, but you didn't know it was all right to see it. Watch this. Maybe one of your siblings was doing something in the house and you didn't think you had the authority or they wasn't listening to your authority, but you called your mama. In other words, you brought your mama in on it because she was the single most authority in the house. Watch this. If you would bring God in your situations and your circumstances, knowing this, He is the single most authority in your life. Amen. I dare you to start making the call at the slightest little thing. Yes. Watch this. They roll their eyes at me. I'm calling on the Lord's. See, you don't do that. Yeah. Watch this. Kim, I ain't feeling too sweet about her. I'm going to call on the Lord.
Amen.
Huh? Watch this. They're acting like they don't like me. I'm calling on the Lord.
That's right.
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh? I dare you, I triple dog dare you to stop taking things in your own hands. Stop handling things under your own power and call on the name of the Lord.
Yes, that's right. Amen.
Huh? When it don't look right, call on the Lord.
Yes.
When it don't feel right, call on the Lord. When it don't seem right, call on the Lord. When folks be tripping, call on the Lord. Watch this. When I'm tripping, I better call on the Lord.
Amen.
Huh?
Amen.
Yeah, I dare you to make the call. I dare you to make the call. Watch this. When you're not sure about what you should do, call on the Lord.
Yes.
When you've got doubts, call on the Lord. When your mind is confused and cloudy and haze, make the call.
Yes.
I dare you to make the call. There's no time that you will call on God that he won't answer.
Amen.
I said there's no time that you will call on God and he won't answer.
Thank you, God. Amen.
Yeah. I love the saying, he may not come when you want him, but I'm here to tell you he's right on time.
Yes, he is.
Huh?
Thank you, Jesus.
I may call him today, he'll answer, but won't do it till tomorrow.
That's right.
But tomorrow is the set time that he had to bring me out.
Yes.
I told you what happened to me today. My troubles today is my testimonies for tomorrow.
Amen.
But you have to implement God in everything you're saying, in everything you're doing, in every place you're going, and everybody you're around. Call on the Lord and make sure you are in his perfect will.
Yes. Thank you, God.
Because there's no safer place in the world than in the perfect will of God.
That's right.
I said there's no safer place in the universe than in the perfect will of God. If I am in God's perfect will, I am safe, I am secure, I am sound, I am grounded, I am rooted. Yeah, I've been baptized in God's perfect will.
Thank you, Jesus.
Huh?
Thank you, God.
And I dare you, before you go where you go, you ask God, do I need to go there?
Yes.
I dare you, before you do what you need to do, God, do I need to do that?
Yes.
Huh? I've learned something, Kim. It ain't got to look bad for me to call on God.
Amen.
Oh, yeah. Now, this finna mess some folks up. There's some things that look real good.
Ain't good for you.
Huh? Stop. Don't do it. Don't get in church and go to front. There's some stuff that look real good. Real appealing. Real appetizing. Kim, get that smirk off your face. It's some stuff that'll show up before you. It'll have you scratching your head.
Amen.
But before you get involved, I dare you to call on the Lord.
Thank you, Jesus.
Because just because it look good to you, don't mean it's good for you.
Amen. That's right.
I said just because it look good to you, just because it look appetizing to you, it doesn't mean it's from the Lord. It could be a distraction. It could be a deterrent. It could be something to block you or stop you. It could be something to mess you up. But if you call on the name of the Lord, he will instruct you exactly what it is.
Thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus.
I call on the Lord while he may be found. I call on the Lord when I'm in trouble, but I call on the Lord when it's good. I call on the Lord when it's good. I tell you why I've learned to call on the Lord when it's good. Because I don't want to get so caught up with how good it is that I don't call on him.
That's right. That's right.
I'm going to say it again. I'm going to tell you why I call on the name of the Lord when it's really good. Because I don't want to get caught up with how good it is and not call on him. I don't want to feel like I'm so blessed that I don't need him. That I'm so over it that I don't need him. That I'm so delivered that I don't need him. That I'm so free that I don't need him. I don't care how free I am and how delivered I am or how much my breakthrough is or how God is using me. I've called on the name of the Lord because I want to be in his perfect will. And everything I say and everything I do and every place I go, I need to be in the perfect will of God.
Amen. Thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus.
I'm going to pick on David for a minute. Yeah, because David wrote this. But a few chapters over, when he saw Bathsheba, he wasn't calling on the Lord.
Amen. Amen.
Oh, you don't want to talk about it. You don't want to talk about it. Yeah. But when he saw Bathsheba bathing, had he called on the Lord, he'd have found something else to do. Amen.
Amen.
Huh?
Amen.
As a matter of a fact, had he called on the name of the Lord, he would have been where he was supposed to be. He was supposed to be out with the troops fighting. It was wartime. Had he called on the name of the Lord when it was good, when it was blessed, he would have called on the name of the Lord when everything was going his way. He wouldn't have fell in that kind of trouble.
Amen.
Amen.
Call on the Lord. Call on the Lord.
Thank you.
Make the call. Don't hesitate. Don't procrastinate. Don't fool around with it. Over every little thing, call on the Lord. I don't care who it is. I don't care what it is. I don't care where it is. I don't care how good it looks. I don't care how sound it sounds. Call on the name of the Lord and get some instructions from God and get some completion from God and get some conclusion from God and make sure this is what I'm supposed to do.
Thank you, God.
Yes.
Yeah, she may be fine as wine. He may look as good as you ever seen somebody look. But that don't mean they're good for you.
Thank you, Jesus.
They can say everything you want to hear. They can do everything you want to get done. But that don't mean they're from the Lord.